It feels like every day there's a new headline grabbing our attention.
Right. But there are some stories, some issues that we can't let slip through the cracks.
Definitely. And one of those is happening right here on California's Central Coast.
What's that?
It's the really concerning issue of missing, murdered, and exploited Indigenous and Latina women. It's something we need to understand better.
Absolutely. And that's what we're doing today. We're taking a deep dive into an upcoming event that's tackling this very problem head on.
Yeah, this isn't some far-off issue, it's impacting families and communities right here, right now.
Exactly. And this event is a chance to learn more, to hear from people who are dealing with this firsthand.
For sure. The panel is called The Silent Epidemic: Missing, Murdered, and Exploited Indigenous and Latina Women. It's happening Wednesday, March 26th, from 6:00 p.m. to 8:00 p.m. at the Laguna Seca Golf Course in Monterey.
Nice. A local event.
Totally. And one of the things that makes this panel so interesting is the people who are speaking.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more.
Well, we have Desteney Garcia. She's a Human Trafficking Outreach Specialist with the Monterey County Rape Crisis Center.
So she's working directly with survivors. That's powerful.
Yeah. Hearing her perspective on the reality of exploitation in the area, the challenges she faces, I think that'll be really eye-opening.
Sure. Who else?
We also have Aram Coronado, a community organizer with Yomemi and Cora descent.
Okay, so they're bringing in the community angle.
Exactly. Aram's a huge advocate for social justice and farm worker rights, which ties directly into this issue because those communities are often the most affected.
That makes sense.
Aram works directly with families of missing women and advocates for criminal justice reform. I'm particularly interested in hearing about culturally sensitive victim support.
Oh, that's a crucial point. Making sure support systems are truly accessible.
Absolutely. And then there's Morningstar Gali. She's the executive director of Indigenous Justice and a member of the Ajamawi Band of the Pit River Tribe.
So she's bringing the indigenous perspective to the forefront.
Exactly. Her work focuses on missing and murdered Indigenous women, climate justice, and how resource exploitation in Indigenous territories can make women more vulnerable to violence.
Wow, that's a heavy but essential connection to make.
Definitely. And rounding out the panel is Sheriff Tina Nieto. She's Monterey County's first female sheriff and the first Latina sheriff in California's history.
That's incredible. What will she be talking about?
She'll be giving the closing remarks, drawing on her experience in law enforcement. It'll be really insightful to hear her perspective on how these cases are handled and what changes need to happen.
So we have advocates, community organizers, indigenous leaders, and law enforcement all coming together.
Right. This panel isn't just about raising awareness. It's about getting into the nitty-gritty of this crisis. We're talking about the systemic factors, the vulnerabilities that lead to exploitation and trafficking, and most importantly, potential solutions.
So for our listeners out there, why should they care? Why should they go to this event?
That's the key question, right? What's the core reason to make time for this?
I think it's the chance to move beyond the headlines and the statistics. This isn't just a problem. It's impacting real people right here in our community.
It's about hearing those stories firsthand.
Yeah, connecting with the people on the front lines, the advocates, maybe even connecting with other people who are concerned about this issue. It's a way to go from awareness to understanding and hopefully action.
Exactly. This isn't just a panel discussion, it's a call to action.
100%. Because awareness is just the first step. It's collective action, a shared commitment to finding solutions that will really make a difference.
So if you're in the Monterey area on Wednesday, March 26th, make your way to the Laguna Seca Golf Course from 6:00 p.m. to 8:00 p.m. It's an opportunity to stand with those working to address this crisis and to learn how you can get involved.
And even if you can't make it to the event, let this be a reminder that these issues exist everywhere. Think about how you can contribute to positive change in your own community, how you can support vulnerable populations, advocate for justice, and simply pay attention to what's happening around you. Because understanding is always the first step towards making things better.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, that's what we do here.
That's right. Until next time.